All right, President Cyril Ramaphosa has authorized the release of the SIU investigation into the digital vibes matter. And this is a story that broke earlier this morning. And the presidency says it has sent third-party notices to all persons or entities referred to in the Special Investigating Unit's report into the digital vibes matter. This was done so that they could have an opportunity to object to its publication or part thereof. President Cyril Ramaphosa has authorized the publication of the final report. It relates to the National Department of Health's award of a national health insurance media campaign and subsequent COVID-19 communications contract to Digital Vibes. The presidency says President Ramaphosa received a report and referral on the Digital Vibes matter from the Special Investigating Unit in early July 2021. The report is available on the presidency website. For some background to this story, we now talk to SABC News reporter Samkele Maseko. A very good morning to you, Samkele. Thank you so much for joining us. I do understand you're still reading the report. It's over 100 pages long. But just briefly give us background into how the digital vibes debacle unfolded.
Essentially, Samkele, how the digital vibes debacle unfolded is when it is said that the then Minister of Health, Dr. Zwelini Mkhize, with her associates whom he used to work with while she was still the MEC and Premier and subsequently Treasurer General of the ANC, that would be Tahira Mata, influenced a deal for communications when it comes to the issues of NHI within the country, which are subsequently expanded to deal with communications of the coronavirus. That was done illegally, and unfortunately, that was through persuasion, and that the Minister of Health, then Dr. Zwelini Mkhize, had some sort of influence in getting Digital Vibes to get this contract. In speaking to some of the officials within the department, is also said that an official who is part of the supply chain within the Department of Health was also part and parcel and received a gratuitous gift of about 7,000 rand from Digital Vibes, owned by Tahira Mata, during the second wave of the country in January, when Tahira Mata was supposed to be dealing with these issues of communications when it comes to coronavirus. She was out and about having a good time in Turkey using the credit card belonging to the company of Digital Vibes, which she is one of the directors of the company. Just to briefly brief you as well, Simpiwe, on what the SIU report entails, which also happens at a time where the Director General of the Department of Health has been placed on precautionary suspension over his involvement in these issues of tenders within the department. The SIU report further says that there is evidence that is found that indicates that the acting DG of the Department of Health, Dr. Aben Pillay, should be criminally prosecuted for financial misconduct as envisaged by the PFMA. SIU says a referral in this regard will be made in due course. The SIU further reports that it found Dr. Pillay in a letter to the National Treasury dated 11 May 2020. He requested approval to deviate from normal procurement procedures and misrepresented the NT to obtain the belated approval for this particular contract of Digital Vibes. The evidence indicates that it's a commission of fraud that was done within this regard. The report further finds that Tahira Mata and Nadira Mata, which is Tahira's daughter, committed fraud in that they held out the Department of Health that Digital Vibes was tendering for the NHI media campaign contract, whereas in fact Mata and Meta used Digital Vibes as a front company. Meta used Digital Vibes as a front order to hide the fact that they were tendering for the contract and disguise this due to the fact that they were close associates of the Minister of Health. Dr. Zwelini Mkhize was an executive of the Department of Health. Dr. Zwelini Mkhize also benefited from Digital Vibes, where his home in Fourways/Bryanston was upgraded by monies used from Digital Vibes, which is about 7,000 rand. Dr. Zwelini Mkhize's son, Dedani Mkhize, has also allegedly benefited fraudulently within this contract in the salon that has just opened in Pietermaritzburg, which is Golden Ace. It further says that you go deeper into the contract of Zwelini Mkhize's, Dr. Zwelini Mkhize's daughter-in-law, which is Dedani's wife, who benefited with money from Digital Vibes, which was used to open up a Tammy Taylor nail salon at the Liberty Mall in Pietermaritzburg. And it gets worse. There was a Land Cruiser that was bought for Dedan Mkhize to use in the farm that he operates from, which he procured through the assistance of his father at the time. That Land Cruiser is being used by the farm manager. So in essence, there is some sort of evidence of money laundering allegedly that has taken place in the form that Dedan Mkhize also received bags of money, which a cash-built carrier shop in Pietermaritzburg was allegedly used to launder this money to Dedan Mkhize and other associates of Tahira Mata, who used most of the Digital Vibes fund to upgrade her home where she stays in Stanger.
Really is a damning report there, Samkele. Thank you so much for giving us that background information about this case. And I know that you're still studying the report, and we do appreciate your time. Samkele Maseko there is our SABC News reporter.